Okay, so here the moment by force F, it will balance the moment by 250 Newton. Okay, and from this we can find out the unknown force F. So we have to equate these two values, moment by force moment by force F about the O and moment by force P about the O. So this 5.36 into F, this is equal to this value. So find out this value. So this is equal to 1199.9 Newton centimeter. Okay, because we have taken the distance in terms of centimeter only. So equate this value 5.36 F with 1199.9, and from this you will get the value which is the unknown force F that will balance the moment by the force F. So that is equal to force F required, it is 223.87 Newton. Okay. Okay, so now for the next problem. A machine part is to be subjected to the forces as shown. Determine the resultant in magnitude and direction, and also locate the point where the resultant cuts the line AB. So this is the line AB. Okay. So in the problem, we have 5 kilonewton in the X direction, then this 15 kilonewton in the Y direction, and two forces are inclined with the X and Y direction. One is 20, and second is also 20 kilonewton. Okay, but its angle is not given, but you can find out this angle from the 60-degree angle. Okay, so this line AB, it is inclined with the x-axis or the horizontal by the same angle, 60 degree. Okay, so this is 60 degree. So this is the point A, this angle is 60 degree. Then here you have the force, this is 20 Newton. Okay, 20 kilonewton. So its angle will be, this is 60, this is 90 degree. Okay, because this force is a tangential, okay, to this circle. Okay, so as this is tangent, so at this point, this is the radius, so this is a perpendicular. So this angle, it is 30 degree. Okay, similarly, this angle will be 30 degree. So this is 30 degree. So you have second force like this. Its angle, it is also 30 degree. So after this, you can resolve these two forces. Okay, so the resolution is required for the resultant. When you will find out the resultant by using summation Fx and summation Fy, you must resolve these two forces. So for that, you can consider this vertical line as a x-axis, sorry, y-axis, and this is your x-axis. So these are two reference axes, and accordingly, you should resolve the forces. Okay, so from the resolution, you can find out the resultant. You can find out its angle theta by using this formula. Next part is we have to locate the point where resultant cuts the line AB. Okay, for this, we have to use the Varignan's theorem. So moment by all the forces about the point A is equal to moment by the resultant about the same point A. Okay, So in this equation, just take the moment by 5 kilonewton and the 15 kilonewton. Okay. And this moment, that is a moment by 20 kilonewton and this 20 kilonewton. You can directly write this value. Okay. Do not consider the component of these two forces. You have to consider components only in the calculation of summation fx and summation f1. But for the moment, that is to find out the left hand side, you can directly write down the value. Okay. So you can give this answer just by observing this circle. Okay. So this is your point A. We need the moment about the point A to find out the left hand side. So we have same forces. So this is 20 kilonewton and this is 20 kilonewton. And this is the distance between the two forces. That distance is given. This is phi 1 meter. So meaning of phi 1 meter is phi is the diameter. Okay. So for this circle, diameter is 1 meter. So distance between these 2 points, this is 1 meter. So this is 20 kilonewton and this is 20 kilonewton. Okay. So two forces, they will form one couple. Okay. So this is called as a moment due to couple. And this moment will be force 20 into distance between the two forces. So 20 into 1, it is 20 kilonewton meter. Okay. And what is the direction of this couple? It is anti-clockwise. Okay. So just observe this direction. This is anti-clockwise. So this is positive. So put this value directly in this equation. Okay. So here you will have the equation due to 5. Okay. Then equation due to 15. And then add this couple so that you will get the left hand side. And for the right hand side, you will have r into perpendicular distance d. Okay, just refer the previous problem for the result. Okay, and then you will get the perpendicular distance. After that, somewhere resultant will cut the line AB. Okay, so we have to find out this distance. Distance A to, let us take this point as a M. So you have to find out distance A to M. Okay, so for that you can use the trigonometry. You will have the reference angle theta, this angle. Okay. So try to complete this problem. And there is one more problem. So this problem, a tow line exert a force P 4 kilonewton at the end of 20-meter long crane boom. Okay, so this is the problem. So here the question is, what is the maximum moment about the point O? So always remember, for the maximum moment, the force line, it must be perpendicular to the moment arm. Okay, so what is meaning of moment arm and force line? Just take one simple example. Suppose we have one rod AB. Okay, and we want to take the moment about the point A. So we are applying the force at point B. So you can apply the force like this at some angle. You can apply the force like this. You can apply the force in this direction. Okay. So let us take, we are applying F, F, and F in 3 different directions. And we want the moment about the point O or A. Okay. So the maximum moment will be created in this condition when force is exactly perpendicular to the moment arm. So meaning of moment arm is it is the perpendicular distance. This is called as a moment arm, distance of the force with respect to the moment point. So similarly, we are applying the force P. Okay. So what is the maximum moment? So we have to find out. Force creates the maximum moment about the point O. So what is the angle theta? Okay. So definitely this P must be perpendicular to this complete boom, that is a crane boom OB. Okay. So you know this angle. Now question is we have to find out the theta angle. Okay. So for that, just make one construction. Join O with the point A. Okay. So you will get this triangle. Let us take this point as a N. So AON. Okay. So in this triangle, you can find out this angle. Okay. So in this diagram, the force P, it must be perpendicular for the maximum moment to the boom OB. Okay. Now from point O, just draw one line up to the point A. So you will get this triangle OAN. So in this triangle, this is 1.5. X is given, which is 25 meter. So you can find out this angle, which is the alpha. Okay. After that, you can find out the AO. Okay. So this side by using Pythagoras. So AO square, this is equal to x square plus ON square. So x is 25 plus 1.5 square. So this is the AO square. So you can find out the AO, take the square root. Okay, so you will get some answer. So you have calculated this value, AO. Okay. Now check screen is visible. Okay. Okay. So here you will get the AO as a 25.044. Now just extend this line. Okay. So this angle alpha you can find out as alpha is equal to tan inverse 1.5 upon 25. Okay. So this is equal to 3.43. Okay. So now consider the triangle O, B, and A. Okay. So in this triangle, B is 90 degree. This side, this is 25.044. Okay. Now this total angle, so this is theta. Okay. And this angle is alpha. That is alternate angle. This is same as that of the alpha. So this is alpha. Okay. So we can consider this total angle as a beta. So we can find out the beta angle by using this. So this is 20 meter. This is 25. Okay. So if you use the cos beta, then this is 20 upon 25.044. So beta is equal to, this is cos inverse 20 divided by 25.04. So it is 36.99. Okay. And from the beta, subtract the alpha value. So you will get the theta. This is equal to beta minus alpha. Okay. So beta is 36.99 minus 3.43. So it is 33.56. Okay. So this is your final answer, theta, for the maximum moment. Okay. So it is 33.58 given answer.